So it's just asked at the gym if now is a good time to buy. And that is a great question. Whether you've never owned a home before or even if it's been a while since you've purchased. But before we get to that answer, I wanted to talk about the pros and the cons of home ownership. Hey y'all, I'm Amanda, the marketing mama for All Things Real Estate. And if you're contemplating buying a home, I really do think that we should review some of these pros first. Number one pro, my favorite part about real estate, is that it is a wealth builder. You can instantly build your wealth as you build equity in your home. And while our market here in Florida has slowed down a little bit, we were still within 2% of the home values that we had this time last year. So for now, your equity is golden. Number two pro is that you have tax advantages with home ownership. Mortgage interest is tax deductible. Of course, you need to talk to an accountant about the specific amount and more numbers on that, but it can be a significant tax savings when owning a home. So that's awesome. Another pro is stabilizing that monthly housing payment, because payments are relatively steady, right? If your loan has a fixed interest rate, while the landlord can keep increasing those rents over and over. As of May 2025, right now, rents are over 30% higher than they were, before the pandemic. So if you're going to be paying somebody's mortgage, it might as well be yours, right? A feel-good pro that I love about home ownership is that you have like your own little piece of the world, right? Your place where your family can live and grow, and you can decorate it however you want to and expand on it if you want to, and just create your own little dream home, right? And the fifth pro is gaining a community, a sense of community, right? Don't you feel like we need that more than ever these days? Homeowners do typically rally together in the well-being of their neighborhood. Better schools, maybe they help to take down crime. That's a really great thing about having a neighborhood or a community. I could honestly go on and on and on about the pros of homeownership, but I did promise to discuss some cons. So a con that I personally am facing right now is number one, maintenance. Yes, maintenance costs, and in general, I have 2.5 acres. Oh my gosh, y'all, it looks like the ants and the weeds have taken over and they're battling me. And it really does take work and money, right, to keep a yard in good condition. It's sort of like in a car, right? If I don't change my oil, my Maserati could blow up, which, shit, when was the last time that I changed my oil? Okay, squirrel. Anyway, another con of buying a house is that it does tie up that cash, right? Because it does take money to buy a house. It takes your down payment and your closing costs. And so once that's gone, it's gone. And those first couple of years that you own, you typically can't move because you're not going to have that equity built up yet. So it could make moving more difficult, and you won't maybe have as much flexibility if you need to, move to a different job. Another con is, yes, of course, homes can fluctuate in value, and there is no guarantee that your home is going to increase in value, but statistically, real estate does, and historically, real estate does appreciate. And the last con is that mortgage is mandatory. So it will obligate you for your finances, right? So unless you pay cash, if you buy a house, then you have a mortgage. And if you don't pay your mortgage, it's going to, mess up your credit and have a whole bunch of other ripple effects. So the answer that I gave today, and the answer that I will give forever, if now is a good time to buy, is that a good time to buy is when you have the ability to buy, because rates fluctuate and you can refinance higher rates. But building wealth through equity, that begins immediately, you guys, and it lasts forever. So for my agent friends who may be watching this, every time I wear anything that indicates I'm in real estate, people ask me about real estate. And so if you need some conversation starter swag, please go over to my website, yourmarketingmama.com, and check out some of our cool merch. Got lots of hats, t-shirts, whatever, you name it. Now go out there and make your mama proud.